What is going on, guys? My name's Vito, and since today is Monday, that means we are at Random Game Monday. Today you're watching Starcraft II Heart of the Swarm, to be exact. So, you guys are probably going to wonder why I'm starting to post random games, Starcraft, all that other kind of jazz. But I'm not really going to talk about that a whole lot. But you're watching Starcraft II Wings of Liberty. I am Wings of Liberty. Wow, Heart of the Swarm. It's the new Zerg expansion that just came out on the 12th. It's relatively new. It's only like a week old. And I'm silver level Zerg. I've been told that I play as a high gold player, and I should be in gold. I take pride in that. But this game in particular, it is a ZvP or a Zerg versus Protoss. I do win this game by quite a bit. This guy was, I think, top silver, I want to say. I'm only like number 15 silver. I'm still in the top 25. But anyway, I played, according to GG Tracker, I played as a high platinum player, so I'm going to take pride in that and show you guys this game. It's a pretty quick game. I did speed it up to 2 times speed. Usually the speed in StarCraft is faster for most games, but I speeded it up to faster times 2 just so it would only be like a 10-minute game, because in faster mode it was like 20 minutes. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Heart of the Storm is the new Zerg expansion for StarCraft II Wings of Liberty. Really not a whole lot I can say. It changes the meta game a whole lot. But I guess we're going to talk about how StarCraft II compares to other competitive games, let's say as Halo or League of Legends. So Halo is kind of like the granddaddy of actually I would say it's kind of like the father of esports, I guess you could say. StarCraft 1 is the granddaddy of esports. It's been around since like 1997 or 1999. I can't really remember. I think Brood War was 99. Anyway, I'm getting off track again. Halo, as you guys know, is a first-person shooter. It's a lot of fun. You know, MLG is kind of the staple for MLG. Well, not anymore, but back in the day, let's say Halo 2, Halo 3-ish days. And I obviously can't really compare the two. You can't really compare SC2 to a whole lot of competitive esports games, mainly because it's a different genre of a game. StarCraft 2 is an RTS, Halo is an FPS, and League of Legends is a MOBA game. So it's hard to compare them. Oh, actually, at this point in the game, I'm not sure if he tried to cheese me or give me some sort of early aggression, because it didn't really work, and I think he tried to cheese, and it didn't really work. Cheese refers to an attack usually before 10 minutes. 10 minutes is kind of the universal time to send your first push and be aggressive towards your other opponent, which I go for a late 10-minute attack around 11 minutes, but it still does a lot of damage. This guy made a lot of mistakes. He actually flew his Mother Core over. Mothership Core are actually very weak to Queens, so if you are a Zerg player and you don't know that already, the more you know, I guess. Anyway, how it compares to Halo, I guess it's very much what you do to combat your enemy. Like usually, what you will do in StarCraft is you will send a scout and try and see what buildings that person's making, and then you can kind of assess your situation and say, okay, he's building Void Rays, I need to start getting like Hydras, or start building Spore Crawlers, you know, something like that. Compared to Halo, it's still reactionary, but it's not as reactionary, if you know what I mean. You're trying to control a lot of things on screen with StarCraft, but with Halo, it's kind of like 5-shot, bang, 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 grab the sniper, bang, 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 bang. Anyway, with League of Legends, it's definitely more of a competitive esport, except it's team-based, and that's the only reason why I'm not really enjoying it as much. If you guys have followed my live streams in the past, followed some recordings I did in the past, I think I actually privated those videos now, but I was actually a pretty good League of Legends player. I still think I'm decent if I ever went back to it, but it's just random teammates just make me angry. Anyway, League of Legends has definitely hit the esports scene with a bang, I guess you could say, mainly because it's team-based, it's a lot of fun, a lot of awesome engagements, and the one thing I can compare StarCraft to League of Legends is the battles, is the engagements. It's because, believe it or not, a lot of micro. Micro is pretty much your ability to control a single unit or a group of units. He actually loses his Mothership Core there. Or how you can control a group of units or a single unit, how efficiently you can do it. And League of Legends, it's often, you know, usually you click back, click forward, click back, click forward before you start a team fight. And pretty much the same thing goes with Starcraft. So I guess that's how you can sort of compare other competitive games to Starcraft. But Starcraft is the OGES, or OG esport. Anyway, since Heart of the Swarm came out, there's actually a big following around this game now. It's kind of taken over esports. It's starting to slowly creep up to the numbers of League of Legends. Slowly, because League of Legends still has over like 300k people a stream. For like an MLG stream or another competitive, a well-known competitive scene or company. But there was like 100,000 people watching Heart of the Swarm yesterday, and it was pretty awesome to watch. But with that being said, MLG, I love them, but compared to the GSL or the Global Starcraft League, it's where like all the Koreans play. It's broadcasted from Seoul, Korea, and they just moved their studio, so. I don't think it's in Seoul. It's like just outside of Seoul. I'm pretty sure now, or no, it's in Gangnam, as in Gangnam Style. Yeah. Anyway, it's like just outside of Gangnam, and they just moved into a new studio. So, forget what I said about Seoul. Anyway, but a lot of the pros, like a lot of the French pros, like E.G. Stefano, a lot of the American pros, like E.G. In Control, E.G. Idra, E.G. The Muslim, you know, they usually go to Korea for, I don't know, say like 2 or 3 years, and they just play StarCraft in their respective teams' houses. Now, when I say teams, you might think of like a League of Legends team. Yeah, sort of, kind of, except they don't really play team matches. They usually just play one-on-one, and they pretty much live off each other. It's kind of what a StarCraft team house is, but. A lot of people, a lot of pros go to Korea and just play StarCraft from, 6 to 9 or 5 to 9, and that's what a lot of the pros did in StarCraft 1 Brood War, and they just kept getting better and better. So, legacy of StarCraft, I guess you can say, is holy cow, how do I even begin? StarCraft really was never even designed for this kind of thing, wasn't really prepared to really blow up as much as it did. But StarCraft, it's ridiculous at how much fun I've been having with this game. I'd like to thank you, BBK Dragoon, for getting me into it. I had Wings of Liberty before he even got it, before Dragoon even got it, but I was never really good at it. A few of my friends back in the day, a few people I played on Xbox with quite a bit, bought it. And I never really had the computer to run this game like I do now. So I kind of lost the motivation to play it. And then I just got bored of LoL. Actually, I didn't get bored of League of Legends. It was just because teammates are really, really bad. And then if they think you did bad, they're going to blame you. Bad things are going to happen. But StarCraft, it's been around for like 20 years. 20 years. Wow, voice crack. Anyway, I mean, this game's been around for like 20 years. It's very competitive still. There's still a giant crowd around it now with live streaming and all this stuff. God, I hate Protoss. They're just so overpowered in Heart of the Swarm. Their macro is like ridiculous. I do love Zerg, though. I have a lot of respect for Terran players because you have to build so much more stuff. I love Zerg because we can literally, our army is so reimbursable that it's just like, why, like, it doesn't even matter. I'll army trade with you because I'll just get the same one in a minute. But we're coming close to the end of the game. I would highly suggest picking up Wings of Liberty. I'm pretty sure it's still 50% off. If you guys want to learn how to play. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys click that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And, yeah, make sure you guys go watch the MLG event. And happy St. Patty's Day.